he'll be destroyed too. And so that's how you know that it's supernatural. In other words, if I steal your iPhone and sell it and I get an extra $400, like that's kind of explicable. You understand why I'm doing that. I want the $400.
Right.
But if I'm encouraging your kid to castrate himself, I'm not really benefiting from that, actually. There's no material benefit to me at all. There's no real psychic benefit. It's hurting for its own sake. And that's evil. There's no political category that explains that.
Right, and then there's clearly money involved in that,
There
too.
is money, of
and then
course.
There's the gender-affirming clinics that have popped up all over the country since 2007.
Sure.
You see the map of it, it's fucking bananas.
But why would you want to do that? Why would policymakers want to do that?
Why would anybody want to make money that way, right?
Well,
why
but
would
also,
they choose to make money that way?
it's the most unnatural thing ever because every parent at a certain age feels is like, I like my kids. I want grandkids.
Right,
and
you want to protect your children.
Mine to continue, yeah.
From bad decisions.
So I always think the politicians who push trannyism on the country, like their kids are going trans too.
Yeah, they are.
Right, they're not escaping it. It's like they're burning down their own house.
I would like to see the statistics of people in Hollywood. Like how many of their kids turn trans versus the rest of the world. Yeah, I know some of them too.
Yeah.
But how many of them versus the rest of the world?
Well, a lot more. A lot more.
Which is a morally corrupt business.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like more than we knew, more than I knew, the entertainment business, it's
always been that way. Tarantino was talking to us about this famous old director that had a bedroom in his office where he would bed the starlets. And it was just common knowledge that if you wanted to be in his movie, you had to fuck him. And you'd go into his office, he had a literal bedroom in his office.
We had some of that in television, yes.
I'm sure.
Yeah, quite a bit. Yeah, and I didn't really understand. I didn't, obviously partake in it, or you would know because all my text messages went up at the New York Times. So I'm not hiding any of my own behavior. But I mean, I will say, if I'm being honest, it didn't really register with me. I was like, yeah, that's kind of wild and crazy. I just didn't, I like my wife. I didn't want to blow up my family. I didn't do anything like that really. But I certainly saw a lot of it. And I just didn't really see it as like horrifying. I just saw it as kind of like, well, creative people are this way kind of thing. But I look back and I'm like, it was really dark. Bad.
Well, especially the producer thing, right? That like the Weinstein thing, the way they ran the business, that's how it was pay to play.
I worked for Harvey Weinstein for a year.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
When?
1999. He had a magazine with Tina Brown called Talk Magazine.